Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another chapter review of MILGRAM. Welcome once again. I did have someone comment on my previous MILGRAM video, at least the one that just released this week, which is not the one before this one. It's like 2-3 videos before this one. But they commented that MILGRAM is actually based off a music video, I believe, or a specifically group that release a content. So it's kind of a prequel to that. I haven't really looked more into it. I will for the next chapter, which actually will be the last chapter that we have available time of recording. Hopefully by the time these videos release, there'll be more chapters released, but we'll just have to see. Chapter 7 is pretty intense, I will say that. It finally gets to what I thought it was going to be, and they make a big note about it. Like, the whole chemistry in the room changed, and at least at the end of this chapter. So before anything else, guys, if you have not done so by now, first of all, check out my other 6 video reviews on this series that I have already out. And second of all, if you haven't done so by now and you're watching up to this point, then might as well subscribe. Do comment, like, and share, because that helps tremendously here in my channel. So if you're already subscribed, then do that. If you're not subscribed, then do both, and that will help me. I do appreciate it. You guys can follow me on social media and other places by checking the description below. And okay, I think that's it. So the whole story of our character Gentle, it essentially ends in this chapter. So I thought there was gonna be more to him, but there wasn't. So the story actually goes back to them being in this round table. S has the decision to either kill him or not, and we get a little summary of his actual story. Now, some of the questions that I had were a little bit corrected and answered, and that is that yes, the killer that was being announced in the TV and that was Rampage and all that is not actually Gentle. They're two different persons. Gentle did actually kill the killer. He had intentions to kill anyone, but just happened to be the killer who happened to be trying to kill a girl. So he happened to save someone's life, right? Which, not a bad thing. So it goes into debate. It seems like everyone in the room saw his memories. He has a little moment of panic, and that's because all his memories are returning, and he's trying to say something, and he's unable. He starts grasping for air, like we saw in that scene, and basically Jackie Little Bunny explains that the way the jailhouse is constructed is that if you try to say anything that you shouldn't, in this case, maybe he was going to reveal something important about the jail, then you will get choked out, which kind of shut him up. He says, I understand how it works now. I won't say anything, and that's about it. From there on, we kind of get a discussion and argument amongst the other prisoners. Is he guilty or not, right? So some justify his not guiltiness by saying, well, consider the fact that he killed someone bad, right? The person he ended up killing was someone bad. He didn't kill his sister, even though his thoughts were there. They even debate, psychologically, was he fully there? Well, probably not. And I think people that get to that state may do dumb stuff at times. And then the other side of the room is, no, he's guilty. Like, no matter what or who he killed, he wanted to kill. The intent to kill was in him, and it just happened to be someone bad. It could have been anyone. Like, it could have been someone good. It could have been a mother that had kids, or it could have been a kid that had his whole future in front of him. It could have been anyone. He was just lucky enough that the person that he did kill was the killer that was being, portrayed. So Jackie kind of goes, okay, well, you've heard the opinions of the prisoners. Now it's time for you, S, to interrogate him. So there is a time of interrogation between just S and Gento by themselves. And Gento doesn't really say anything to her. It's still kind of descriptive or undescriptive, but he basically says, I completely want to do it. He says he's almost ashamed that he wasn't able to kill his sister, because that's what he wanted in the beginning, was to fulfill her wish of ending her life, and he wasn't able to do that for her. He also talks about how the prison is as bad as he thinks it is, and I don't know if she fully understands what he meant by that, and I don't understand myself what he meant. If maybe he knew what was going to happen to him if he was going guilty, or maybe he knows something else beyond that, how he got there, because again, his memories were wiped out. Now he has them, so he probably remembers a little bit about why he ended up where he ended up. So personally, I think S is also a killer. I think that the fact that she's placed as a guard is just, it's a veil that she has to unveil herself. So they do get into argument. S, at the end of the day, lets her know that, yeah, no matter who it was, I wanted to kill. Was I lucky? Yeah, I was lucky. But that it was what it was, right? And it finally hits her when the time is over that the responsibility of her is to essentially decide, is he guilty or not? And Jackie lets her know, like, hey, if you don't want to comply with the rules, we can also choke you. Which, again, hint, hint, I feel like S is also a killer. Like, she is being fully on controlled by the prison just as much as these kids. So maybe she's also a killer. I don't know. Well, they go back into the room and she gives her decision, and her decision is that he is completely guilty. There was intent of killing, and he threw his chance. Just happened to be someone bad, but he will not be forgiven, and that's her giving her sentence. And crazy thing, a cross falls from the middle and impales Gento. This obviously, again, changes the entire chemistry of the people inside the jailhouse, because now they know that being not guilty doesn't mean going back into prison. It means getting yourself killed. Like, now it's the life sentence that they're having to deal with. And now that separation, S feels it, separation of her being included with them to now them realizing that their lives are being juggled by this one person's decision, and she can do whatever she wants with their lives. And now it kind of sinked into everyone, even her, that she has that much control that whatever she decides, it's gonna be, something bad's gonna happen to someone. So, yeah, that's chapter 7. It is a great chapter. I think out of all the chapters, this one is the one that definitely brought back more of the what's going to happen next, that page turner anxiety that you want to get from a psychological series. This one did have, and I really, really enjoy that. So go check it out, guys. There is 8 chapters, at least from what I found, released right now. Hopefully more released by the time this video releases, but we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Guys, go support the channel. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.